We're back here on TV 18, and I am supporting this lovely oxygen flow from Oxygen to You with Rick and Val. I can feel it. It's a little like, woo! Tell me what's happening. What's oxygen just...
Well, imagine if you didn't live here and you weren't already acclimated. Yeah, it's a little bit of a... I don't want to say high,
right?
But it is very, very soothing and tingling, and people. And are you having a hard time talking or speaking?
No,
you barely notice that it's there, right?
Right.
And so what we anticipate is that in a situation like this, you come and do your après ski at the house. 2 or 3 people can plug into this thing all at once, and you do it for 20 or 30 minutes, and you go out and do your evening activities.
Perfect.
First thing in the morning with your coffee. Or after breakfast before you go out and hit the slopes. 20 or 30 minutes. And it's kind of a preventative altitude sickness thing. We had a gentleman we took care of just the other night who actually, and this is a sad story, he missed an entire wedding that he came up here for because the altitude sickness was really affecting him. And we plugged him in. He slept with it overnight. He said next morning felt great. And for the last 3 days, he's been doing it in the morning and that night. And he hasn't even been sleeping with it. And he's really doing well. We had another gentleman that we gave to on a Thursday. They left on a Saturday. And he's like, man, we wish you would have been here on Monday because I finally was able to sleep. This was someone from Pennsylvania that really struggled for 3 or 4 days, hadn't slept. And so as soon as we gave it to him, took an afternoon nap and did really, really well. So
talk me through logistics. So as an individual, you can rent the machine and the stuff. It can go to their house or wherever they're staying. Or are there other options?
We have two different solutions. One's for individuals or groups or families, where we'll bring it to your condo, the house you're renting, the hotel room, that sort of thing. And that's really meant to serve 1 to 3 people, maybe 4 or 5, 1 to 3 at once. But if there's 5 or 6, 7, 8 people in there, and we've got enough cannulas, they can all kind of rotate through. Our second feature is kind of a little bit more of a fun play, and it's our O2 bartender service. And we'll bring an oxygen bar to your group event, whether it's a wedding, a family reunion, or group outing, and a lot of corporate events. We'll actually bring our oxygen concentrators there, and 3 to 6 people, 8 people can plug in and kind of get a little bit of a lift or recover from just the effects of being up here. And so we're really starting to get a lot of penetration in the wedding market. And so we're really excited about that.
We have it speaking from the wedding market, just have people who are nervous about booking up here because of that, and it's always a helpful thing to be like, hey, this is kind of what you can offer. And
well, we're real hopeful that Uncle Charlie and Aunt Margaret that don't want to come and just going to send a card with a gift.
Now will come.
Instead, they'll come, especially if we work with those wedding parties and have them let everyone know, hey, oxygen will be available at the events, or you can rent it yourself if you have concerns. So we're really hopeful that the people that usually stay away will now come, and that'll be a benefit to the groups that are having their events here and to our community.
Flavors? Some oxygen bars have flavors. Is it coming down the line?
It is. Okay. That's a work in progress.
Good.
And I will tell you up front, all of our flavors will be legal flavors.
Perfect.
None of them.
I want some like berry or some like
lavender, peppermint.
Ooh, lavender.
So how are you feeling now?
I'm good.
Are you feeling the tingling?
Yeah, a little bit right up in my nose, but I'm aware that it is happening. But that's because I'm talking. So, but it's good. It feels kind of like light and not at all obtrusive or stuff. So tell me how this actually is working, because I'm hooked into this.
Well, actually, this particular unit, all it's really doing right now is it's got a compressor inside. That's just removing the non-oxygen parts of the ambient air. And as it concentrates, it's spitting it out that nozzle and through the tube and into your nose. And it takes about 5 or 10 minutes for the machine to get to maximum concentration, maybe the full 10 minutes up here, because we are at about 17% of oxygen availability versus 22, 24 at sea level. So if you go to our Facebook page, which is just Oxygen to You, we actually do have a chart that illustrates the percentage of oxygen available at sea level, Winter Park, Vail is actually one of them.
Okay.
Mount Fuji, all these different places. You can see just how much less oxygen is available for you to be able to incorporate it into your bloodstream. So it's really kind of a neat little thing.
And the nice thing about that is you never have to refill it.
Right, because it's just the air, and it's just kind of
air that comes
helping you.
And there's also, Rick didn't mention this, but it's not on this one, but there's a water bottle on the back, so it humidifies.
Got it.
As you know, when you have oxygen coming in through your nose and down your throat, you tend to dry out.
Right.
So what that does is humidify the air, and at some point, that is also where you would add oils.
Got it. Cool.
Or flavors. Yeah,
right.
Flavors. So
Fun.
So the next question people always ask is the portable.
Okay.
And portables are coming. Maybe for winter 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
And we're working with some investors to try and provide those.
Very cool.
The next step after that, maybe Oxygen Bar. Actually in town. And our idea for that is Oxygen/juice, internet cafe, things like that. So
you guys you're always so full of ideas, so it doesn't surprise me.
I hear that I'm full of it all the time. Emily, so thank you.
Well, thank you guys for coming on the show. Let's tell our audience your website.
Go ahead.
the number 2, It's also scrolling on the bottom of our screen here. So Oxygen to You with Rick and Val. And before you guys go.
And make sure you like us on Facebook.
And make sure you like you on Facebook.
You can get linked over to us on our Facebook page.
Perfect.
Because I know no one Facebooks anymore, but if you happen to stumble across.
I always Facebook. So that's still happening. We brought some fudge because we like to bring treats to our team, to our people. So I don't know what flavor it is, but you're going to have to tell me what flavor it is. Turtle.
Something.
No,
I think it's called Turtle.
Turtle Dove. How is it?
Oh my
God. I think the better name would be Disappearing Fudge.
It's delicious.
The fudge is brought to you by the Quacker Gift Shop in Grand Lake, who will be on the show later today. We're going to talk to Steve about what he does with the Quacker Gift Shop. But up next, Blues with Maria. She's going to be here. She always loves talking to me about blues. Big thanks to Rick and Val for being here. Again, check out their website at o22you.com. Some fun things coming up. The Blues Festival is happening in a couple of weeks, next week even, probably. So we'll be back here on TV 18. Thanks for hanging out with us.